A physicist claims that our sun is being drained by plasma eating objects and that there is a NASA cover up concerning this. We've all seen strange, puzzling things on the internet, videos of NASA's SOHO and other satellites that monitor our sun. And could this be proved to be something else? Via Express UK, NASA must allow the public live access to cameras trained on our sun. A professor of physics has declared that she accuses the space agency of covering up amid claims a system of stars are feeding on our sun. The physicist is Dr. Claudia Alberts, and she's staggeringly claiming a system of old dying stars has entered the solar system and are feeding on the sun. What can I tell you? I don't know about her, but she's really out there with some of her theories. She says she called on NASA to allow the public access real-time access to the footage, as she suggests the space agency may have something to hide. Her theory appears to be based on circular shapes she has seen in the star's halo in close-up images of the sun taken by NASA's Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, SOHO for short, which is a huge telescope camera in space. Mainstream scientists say these spheres are just camera glitches, but Dr. Alberts is convinced that they are dying stars approaching the sun. Dr. Alberts made a plea to NASA to allow unrestricted access to the live stream of the SOHO camera if there was nothing to hide. She said, if there is nothing to hide, then give us a real-time view of the sun. If there is nothing to hide, then open it up. Why do you only give us little snippets with a huge delay, she said. Dr. Alberts has written a number of books on the subject, including Planet X, The Awakening Now. NASA scientists have, since the 80s, been saying that there is theoretically another planet at the edge of our solar system, but it has yet to be conclusively proven. And however, if there is, it poses no threat to Earth and it will come nowhere near us, they say. And if you follow researcher Scott C1, she said, they are old or dead stars. I never say they were planets. They are stars draining the sun of energy. But how do they do that? She said it's like a huge system of old dead suns that have come to the sun to be affecting it. They are making plasma connections with the sun and can make the sun go dark. The sun is getting weaker, she said. Dr. Alberts is part of the Planet X Nibiru believer movement, but she has her own unusual take on what Planet X is. Most Nibiru believers follow the theory that a mini solar system consisting of the sun, planets, and moons is lurking on the edge of our solar system with a huge orbit of the sun. They are convinced the rogue system is making its way from the outer solar system inwards, where it will wreak havoc on Earth as it passes at about 4 million miles away, but causes the poles to switch and great earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Dr. Alberts does not think what is happening to our sun is connected to the original myth of Nibiru. She said, there is no evidence the system is the same system that came through before. However, she agreed that the foreign visitors to our solar system could cause seismic activity on Earth. She said these objects are causing changes in the solar system that cause earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. She even has an unusual theory that one of the objects is now orbiting our planet and many more are around Jupiter. She said, Earth appears to have captured one of these objects. There are crustal displacements on Earth. It is not a passing system. It is in orbit around Earth, she said. She said it is a huge system of stars attracted to the sun, and that stays close to the sun once it is in our solar system. I recently, she said, discovered they may have gone from the sun to planets, and that may be why Jupiter went from 16 satellites to 69. It must have captured something, she said. In an earlier video, Dr. Albert said it seems that the object is here and it is not alone because there is evidence that there are many of these objects in the inner solar system and they have been coming in towards the sun for many years, she said. She went on to say the interstellar bodies make magnetic connections with the sun and create coronal holes. She claims this would weaken the sun and create more solar storms that will impact on Earth. And recently, Dr. Albers resigned from the university she was positioned at. University bosses have since moved to distance themselves from her theories, which are, as we said, I believe are out there. Professor João A.P. Rodrigues, head of the School of Physics, said in a statement, "The university has recently become aware of various public assertions purporting to suggest that there may be a brown dwarf star in the inner solar system. The university supports the freedom of people to hold the discussion, to discuss contrarian views. However, insofar as the sciences are concerned, the principles of the scientific method must guide the process." In other words, you have to have evidence of what you're talking about. "Debate outside this framework," they said, constitutes bad science, and the university distances itself from such practice. NASA's Dr. David Morrison said, "There is no credible evidence whatever for the existence of Nibiru. There are no pictures, no tracking, no astronomical observations. I can quite specifically say how we know Planet X or Nibiru does not exist, and it does not threaten the Earth. Firstly, if there was a planet headed into the inner solar system that was going to come close to the Earth, it would already be inside the orbit of Mars. It would be bright, it would be easily visible to the naked eye. If it was up there, it would be easy to see. All of us could see it," he said. This is according to John Austin, Express UK, on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.